first incident happened, the old man pulled over right here. Pulled over right here like this in his car and got out. And we came down and stood over there and said, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "This is not your property." And I said, "Yes, sir, it's my property. I bought this. I know where the property lines are." And behind us, right down there, see in the culvert down there, see that little white sticking up?
Yes.
That is the marker.
Okay.
So I told him he can't park here, and he's like, "This ain't your property." And I was like, "Yes, it is, and you can't hunt here. You can go up the road or come down. You can't park on my property." There is another marker right there. See the white one?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that.
That's our other property line. Now it goes straight back that way.
Okay.
Goes up the hill there too.
Right.
Goes right along the edge, little ways up the bank there. And we can't even get up there to walk and find out where our property lines are. I've got a logging company that's supposed to come in today, take a look at our property, see if there's any money, so that I can log this and make a little bit of money off of it. Here the day that they shot at us, he said, "It's not your property. You can't tell us we can't park there." I said, "The hell it ain't. This is my property right here."
Right. This isn't even a road.
Over there too, both sides. Our property goes clear up to the top of the ridge there.
Okay.
Our property line goes right down that ridge. I think they live in that fucking trailer. Now, and if I'm not listening, see my property line goes straight up down through here.
Go ahead and go. Started screaming already, didn't she?
Mm-hmm. but where they came down, we were leaving when they came down the hill at us, Greg.
Okay.
We were leaving. They were coming after us.
And this was that first.
And this right here, right in here is where I was like, fuck it. I got off like this because they're coming down.
Okay.
Maggie stopped the goat. Oops, shit, wrong one. She stopped it. And we were here, and they were starting to surround us. We was parked just like this. And they were starting to surround us. They came clear down here. That's when they were right there and had guns. That's when I went like this and had mine down to the side.
I got you.
And I said, do not come any closer. Do not approach us. Is exactly what I said. I don't know why I used those words, but I said, do not approach us. And then the old man came right up to about right there, and he was like, you're gonna pay, you're gonna pay. And I told Maggie, I said, Maggie, get on the four-wheeler. I told him, don't shoot at us. And we left and went down the holler.
And when was the shot?
The shot was when we were already turned around and coming back down.
Okay. So this was after you were leaving and they fired off a round, or was
We
this
turned
before?
around right there where we did.
Okay.
And they were coming down the hill. Mag's got PTSD and she's scared to death. She's
Okay.
seen the gun.
Okay.
So did I. And we're trying to get the hell out of there. And then they shoot.
Okay. All right.
And I told him, don't shoot at us. That's what he said. I shot at the ground. You'll have to call the police and talk to them, or I'll go to jail today.
No, I can do that.
Now we gonna clear up here to the top of the ridge. They had a deer blind right back there to your right. But look at this, Greg. This is beautiful.
Oh yeah, it
This is everything we've always wanted. We just want to be left alone.
Can't enjoy it.
We didn't even know their names, for Pete's sake. We didn't want anything to do with them or nothing. The previous owner said the first thing they'll do is ask them for hunting privileges, and I told them no right off the bat. And that's what it all comes down to. But look at this. This is nothing but a four-wheeler path.
Right.
And then they want to park here on my property. I'm not allowing them to park here. I told them it was a blue Dodge Durango. It was right here. And I told them, I said, get off of my property. They said, that's not yours. I said, yes, it is. I said, my property line is up on the hill. You have it moved, you move it or it'll be towed. Don't park here anymore. And I haven't seen him back up here. What we want to do, I want to log this, and I can't log it if they're coming in and out.
Was that the Mozilla that came out and was yelling at us?
Yeah,
Okay.
I couldn't hear a damn thing she was saying.
It wasn't good.
Was it not?
Not really.
I couldn't hear a damn thing. Oh, I should have showed you. We only went up so far. That's the farthest I've been up that road since this thing happened.
Okay. And you owned up further past there. You owned up on past that point where we turned around?
I went right up to that point.
Okay, very good. All right, now regarding the event that led to her filing for the protective order, let's go through that while we're coming down this road.
Explain that?
Yeah,
Okay. That led to they're trying to get the protective order?
correct.
Okay. It was Tuesday about 11 o'clock. Maggie was leaving to go get medication. to pick up some stuff from the store. She already went and came back, but she didn't have the money. It's about 11 o'clock. Maggie, 11:30, something like that. Maggie pulls down the driveway, and they're still sitting right in front of the bus stop. They're parked right there. Maggie comes down, backs down the driveway. I walk out on the porch, and they're not moving. And then I see that the doors are open on the vehicle, and it scares me because they have attacked us.
Well, let's go to the point in the road where they were parked, and then we can
Okay.
look up towards your house.
Okay, they were parked right here.
And did you have any idea who was in the vehicle?
No idea. You can't see through the tree. They were parked right here.
And that's your house?
That's my house right there.
All right.
And I was on the very corner of the porch
All right.
in this direction.
Okay.
Then, after she did that, after she moved, I was waiting for them to move across the street and let her out. There's plenty of room. They could, if they had to wait for somebody, they could have pulled across the street. Then she pulls down here, right here. There's plenty of room because she gets out of the vehicle, and I'm up there on the corner of the porch.
On the right-hand side?
On the right-hand side, and she starts hollering, "You're pointing a gun at me."
And you're over on this corner, correct?
Yeah, or she's hollering, "You got a gun," or "You're waving a..." I said, "It's a pair of binoculars," because we was looking for our missing duck.
Okay.
And we got a beautiful view. We love to use our binoculars. We didn't even want to put blinds on our windows, but we had to.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and stop the video then. I think we've got enough. And today is January 29th, 11:50 a.m.